into four parts: the pre-treatment process, which I took over, the gasification process, fermentation process, which Brad took over, and then the distillation process, purification stage, which Joshua took over. For our pre-treatment stage, we have water and switchgrass. The water went into an H2O purifier, which take out the contaminants of the water, which was then mixed with the switchgrass. Went into a liquid separator, liquid solid separator, where roughly about 1% of the water still stayed with the biomass. From the top, you have the wash water. Then it went into a solid washer to wash out the dirt and contaminants of the switchgrass, where you had your wet biomass and vapor steam, which finally went to a solid dryer to get rid of the water in order to have dry biomass, and went into a ball mill to break down your dry biomass. From there, your dry biomass went into your gasification and fermentation process, where you have a fluidized bed reactor, where your feed goes into the bottom of the fluidized bed reactor, and as Brad said, you have a fluidizing agent, where you can use either air, oxygen, or steam, and we chose steam for our fluidizing agent, which also went to the fluidized bed reactor. From there, it goes into a silicone separator, which separates out your biomass and gases, syngases, into biomass and syngases. Then goes into a wet scrubber to clean that out, and into a fermentator where you have your catalyst feed in there into your syngas and biomass particles, which then comes out fermented ethanol sludge. And from there, it goes into your purification process.
You push the button again. Huh?
Now you have your ethanol sludge going into your first distillation column. From here, you'll have your bottom's product will be 99% basic pure water. The top will be about 88% ethanol. It then goes into a sieve, which basically takes out the process of it using a benzene catalyst. Goes into a sieve where you will eventually get your 99% or 100% pure ethanol product. For our economic analysis, we then had still need to work on it. Right now we just have a pricing for the ball mill and pricing for the distillation column, also your sieve. For the pricing of the ball mill with the opening side of 10 centimeters and a bond work index of 30 kilowatts an hour per ton, you have a price of $900,000. For the pricing of the distillation column with a height of 15 meters, diameter 1.5 meters, and a material of carbon steel, the price will be $147,000. And for your molecular sieves, which we have to add into the distillation column, we found a price of $300 per 5 kilograms per sieve. Also, we have a price for the ethanol, how much we can actually sell it for, which will be $2.50 per gallon, or 83 cents per kilogram. So also for our economic analysis, we have to work on a payback period for that, and also add in a gasification and fermentation economic analysis along with that. And once we do that, we can come up with a summary for our economic analysis, and also in conclusion. Basically right now for conclusion, it's basically our design is based on really experimental data that we found through articles over the internet. And for remaining work, we have to work on more economic analysis for our process, poster, and finally our paper. And that's it.